good afternoon, good evening, sorry, to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they? So I'm just trying to adjust myself here, my delicious little babies, the best way I can. Okay, so I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you most deliciously. Now then, my delicious little babies, so it is nearly 8 p.m. in our old England, my delicious little babies, and it has been another very cold day. There was a tiny bit of sunshine this morning, my delicious little babies, but then the zums went up into the sky, and then it changed. Okay, my delicious little babies. So anyway, so that's the weather forecast, but there's been no rain today. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, yeah, we're back to seeing the glass again, my delicious little babies. So at the bottom of my little part of the road here, my delicious little babies, well, it looks like somebody's just thrown a bottle, smash, okay? Straight on the pavement, okay? Further on down again, the same thing, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so here's my thoughts, okay? So if I'm walking out my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, because my beautiful and delicious little Maisie Moo can walk herself, well, whoever has done that had zero consideration for anybody on our road who walks our beautiful little babies, and there are quite a few, because they have to go that way to get to the lakes, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? I'd call it selfish myself, my delicious little babies. Okay, now then, what else do I want to tell you? So yes, we're back to that again. Walking on broken glass. Yeah, Annie Lennox, wasn't it? Yeah, I've seen her on our lovely UK column. Please, my delicious little babies, if you could please, and thank you, just a little bit of time out your day or night, to please take a listen to our lovely, and with anybody not in that way, our lovely UK column. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, yeah. Because Annie Lennox, she's part of this old, what is it? She's one of them anyway. Part of this old, fake climate change. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Anyway, so that's that, but they give you all the information on other things, my delicious little babies. It's super duper grand. I just love UK column. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? I really, really do, okay? Anyway, so what's happened today? Because I haven't got any videos today, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'm just going to have a quick natter, and then I'm over and out. Okay, my delicious babies. And can I just please take this time to say thank you so very much for any views, for any likes, and for the occasional comments. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And how I love you also. You are beautiful, wonderful, and delicious. And I love you, okay? Now then, yes, I'm walking out my beautiful, delicious little Ruby Tuesday today, and I've seen this flipping ambulance. I've never seen an ambulance move so quick, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? They certainly do not move that quickly. I'm only saying what I see, my delicious little babies. They certainly do not seem to move that quick when it's to do with the dear little nursing home down the road, my delicious little babies. They do not seem to move quick then. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Not from what I've seen, anyway. But, yeah, so, and I thought, well, what's happening? Anyway, because, I mean, come on. Who's not nursey? Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? I thought, oh, what's all this about, anyway? So it's to do with the bus, my delicious little babies. So I thought, what's gone on here? So anyway, so a few of the passengers got off the bus, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, the bus had to, put not in service. Do you see what I mean, okay? What apparently had happened, my delicious little babies, is that, you're all right, little Rubes? Oh, she's all right. Anyway, sorry, my delicious little babies. And apparently what happened was this older man, dear man, bless him, all of a sudden he started shaking. Okay, my delicious little baby. So he started to shake, and then it's like he was having some sort of a seizure, bless. And then he started coughing up blood. And at the same time, bless him, only according to what I was being told, and at the same time, oh, bless his heart, you know, he wet himself. Do you see what I mean? Because he clearly could not control himself. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But usually, I mean, if we go back decades ago, one of the reasons why anybody would cough up blood, only one of the reasons, my delicious little babies, would be like something like TB or something like that. Because if you go back decades ago, you know, anybody who had TB, apparently the first sign was coughing up, there we are, coughing up blood, my delicious little babies. So that's clearly one of the reasons. But my thoughts was, I thought, well, I wonder if he's taken... Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? That doesn't mean no. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because that's really odd, because I personally do not hear of... I haven't for years, actually, heard of anyone, you know, being poorly on a bus, my delicious little babies. I haven't heard of this for years, okay? Anyway, so I waited. I was talking to another one of the passengers, you know what I mean? And then the other two, you know, they went then. I was talking to this dear woman, bless, and we were waiting for him to, you know, because they had to wheel him off the bus, you know what I mean? And oh, he did look very poorly, and there's like dry blood there, you know. And I said, I said a prayer to the dear little angels, you know what I mean, that he gets better very soon. Do you see what I'm saying? But I wanted to see if I knew him, you know, because usually I know many faces, you know, bird traces, that, you know, I just say bird traces, faces. But no, I didn't know him. So, but yeah. And so that was sad. And the dear woman there, she was saying his phone, his dog and bone was going in his pocket, but because he was having a seizure, you know, and even throughout the seizure, he was still trying to, do you understand what I mean? As if to try and, you know, answer, you know, to take his phone, but he just couldn't. But how sad is that, my delicious little babies? Do you see what I mean? I hope he's all right. He's probably, there we are, still in the hospital now, I should imagine, my delicious little babies, but how sad. But I did say my prayers to dear little angels, blessed, you know what I mean? But he did look, put it this way, most unwell, my delicious little babies, bless. Oh, dear. Anyway, can only hope that, you know, but from what I could see, the bus driver was very good, okay? And, you know, he even went into the ambulance, you know what I mean? You know, so he was a decent bus driver, a decent man. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. Yeah, and then there was another man who I think he knew. So he got into the ambulance as well, my delicious little babies. But yeah, oh, dearie me. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Just really odd, isn't it, to cough up blood like that, my delicious little babies, you know what I mean? And having a seizure at the same time. I mean, I should imagine this is not a very nice experience at all, is it, my delicious little babies? Anyway, so I hope he gets better, you know, and may our dear giddy God bless him. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you, my delicious little babies. I do not like to see anything like that. Do you see what I mean? It's awful, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, so it looks like they're trying to do the old... Ooh, everybody's got to be afraid, very afraid. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So what they're trying to do, okay, is bring back the old muzzles, masks, my delicious little babies, yeah. So this is what they're up to again, you know, because, you know, they quite clearly had said anyway that, you know, for future pandemics, which are called plandemics, do you see what I mean? That doesn't mean no, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So, yeah. So the best advice that I can give to do that is not to pay any attention and not to take no notice. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay. And I was also listening to, because I'm subscribed to them, bless, okay, our lovely iconic, you know, on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? And that is, you know, our lovely, not in that way with anybody, our lovely David Icke, you know, and his lovely dear little sons, Gareth and Jamie, and the dear little friend Richard. Yeah, that was a, you know, really interesting, sorry, excuse me, a really interesting video. Oh, sorry, excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Really interesting video this morning, my delicious little babies. It's, what is it? I think it's, is it 35, 36 minutes long, my delicious little babies. And what they were talking about was the war, my delicious little babies. And see, for myself, this is what I have said, okay? You see, nobody should enter into the army, my delicious little babies. No, they should not, okay? Because if they stopped doing that, okay, because, and I'll repeat again, like I've said over the months, you know, they do not even know what they're fighting for, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so they're attacking, you know, somebody who they do not know, okay, and they've been lied to about the reason why they must attack somebody else, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay, but if everybody just stopped going in the army, well, that would, there we are, put an end to the majority of the problems, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and something very interesting what dear little Richard said, you know, to dear little Jamie. He said, you know, he said the thing is, he said, it's like words to effect, my delicious little babies. It's like the mentality in some mankind, my delicious little babies, is to, you know, it's like, oh, we want this one to win, we want that one to win. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? When it should never be about who wins, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? But he was absolutely banging correct. But I really love Iconic, okay, because they cover so many different topics. Do you see what I mean? So they're absolutely banging, you know. So if you can, you know, please, you know, take a look at Iconic, you know, on BitChute, okay? Then you would have reached your destination, okay? So yeah, they got, what they got, is it 1,173 subscribers? Or 76, I know it's one of them, my delicious little babies. But yeah, really interesting, there we are, video to listen to as well as our lovely UK column, which I've also listened to today as well. So yeah, and they're also on a BitChute as well, my delicious little babies. So it'd just be UK column and then space bar BitChute, and then you would have reached your destination, okay? But yes, so what's my thoughts? I just feel that, you know, for some mankind, they need to, there we are, take a good step back. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? To see, there we are, exactly what the crack is here, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because, you know, say in, you know, well, whatever our definition of normal is, my delicious little babies, but normally you wouldn't just go and, you know, bomb somewhere, would you, my delicious little babies? Do you see what I mean, okay? But of course, these soldiers, they go on, you know, it's like falseness, isn't it, my delicious little babies? So they're told one thing now, okay? When it's clearly not true, my delicious little babies, okay? And let's not forget, there we are, all of the war crimes, my delicious little babies, over these decades. Do you know what I mean? You know, doing awful things. You know, that should not be a part of war. Well, me personally, I cannot stand war, full stop, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean, okay? Because like I say, and I repeat again, there's only one who benefits. Do you understand what I mean, okay? But of course, if others didn't engage in it, well, it'd all be over, wouldn't it, my delicious little babies? But getting back to this now, what they're trying to do, nobody must fall for this, my delicious little babies, okay? I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Do you see what I mean, okay? And of course, for the ones who very sadly do, well, I've just got nothing more to say about that, my delicious little babies. I've got nothing more to say about it, quite frankly. Do you understand what I mean, okay? They should know, there we are, when they've been scammed. Do you see what I mean, okay? But of course, you know, they find it very difficult to understand. Do you see what I mean? For myself, I cannot see why they find it very difficult to understand. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But this is what's happening, my delicious little babies, do you see? But for the ones of us who already know, you know, we're all doing, there we are, our best to let, there we are, to let others know. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But yeah, they're wanting to, there we are, to scam the world again, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean, okay? Anyway, I was also watching, was it yesterday? Our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Mexican, you know, the Crow House. Okay, my delicious little babies, what has he got? I think our Mexican's got, is it 103,000 something? My delicious little babies. So it's the, is it the space Crow House? Yes, and in space bar. But then you should have reached your destination, okay? Yeah, and he showed a clip. Sorry, excuse me. Of what is it? Elon Musk with his little band there now then called X. I'm just not too sure where to get these names from, my delicious little babies, quite frankly, okay? Oh yeah, for a little wee Ben, I mean, he certainly, there we are, had, in a short space of time, there we are, plenty to say, my delicious little babies, considering how young he was. Did he say something like, you're not the president? You need to watch the video, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. That's what that young little wee Ben said to, you know, along the lines of, to Trouble Trump. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And then he went on to, I mean, he's a little Ben, isn't he, at the end of the day? You know, they all do things, don't they, my delicious little babies, bless them. Then he went on to pick his nose, my delicious little babies, and then sort of wipe his, I don't know, on a part of a table or something. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I mean, we all know that little Bens. Do you understand what I mean, okay? Because they just do things, don't they? Do you know what I mean, okay? But of course, you know, because that's been caught on camera now, you know? You know, that wee little Ben when he grows up, you know, and he looks back to it. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But what a strange thing, on a serious note, what a strange thing to say to the president, Trouble Trump, my delicious little babies. Do you not find that pretty odd? Because I do, my delicious little babies. What wee little Bens like that now then, like a toddler, would come out with something like that, my delicious little babies. They just wouldn't. Okay? So I just thought that's, there we are, that part was, there we are, very odd. My delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? Do you feel that it's odd? Because I do, okay? Anyway, and finally now, look what I was bought before I came on my camera, my delicious little babies, look. These are onion barges. These are how it came, like this, okay? So I've got onion barges, look at that. Okay, my delicious little babies. I've got 1, 2, I've got 3, I've got 6, yeah. And what they're made out of, okay, just to let you know, what they're made out of, look, is spuds, potatoes, split lentils, onion and cauliflower. My delicious little babies, okay? Because it just so happens, you know, that my they're so beautiful. My beautiful dear little neighbours upstairs, you know, they're professional at cooking and baking and everything. Do you see what I mean? And look what I was sent. Look, some mint yogurt. Okay, my delicious little babies, mint yogurt, all homemade. Now, And he said to me, you know, the dear, her dear little husband to be, bless. He said, try one now, Carla. Have a bite of one now. He said they've just come out to the fryer. I said, all right. I said, I'll have a taste. Now, for myself, you know, because I like this sort of food, which I do, you know, and it's all Indian food. I love it, I do. For myself, I've tried, there we are, many onion bhajis, but these are, in my opinion, this is my view, I'm a woman with a view, I shall have my effing view. And to myself, these taste far better, you know what I mean? But, you know, it does help, of course, you know, that, you know, they're both being professional in what they do. Do you see what I mean? That doesn't mean my delicious little babies, okay? So what we're going to do, I said, do you mind if I say it on my camera? He said, no, he says, go on, carry on. So what I'm going to do, I hope you're going to join me now, my delicious little babies. Oh, look at this. This is flipping banging. Please and thank you. See this? I've just had my tea as well. Sorry, my delicious babies. I've just had my tea. I've just had cream with white pepper, salt, butter, and spring onion mashed potato. My delicious little babies with cauliflower. Exceptionally good for you, you know, spuds and cauliflower. And I had some tuna with it. My delicious little babies and my beautiful little Rubes has had the same. But my beautiful little Maisie Moo, she had a tuna and cheese, grated cheese. I grated it. You see what I mean? My delicious little babies. I'm just going to have one more bite and then I'm going to put it down. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay. You're always seeing me eating something, aren't you, my delicious little babies, on my videos. So please and thank you once more. So. Sorry, my delicious little babies. I forgot to tell you, a bit of spinach in it as well. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's beautiful. So anyway, so that's going to be the end of my video, my delicious little babies. Okay, it's only a quick video today, but you know, if you were here now, I tell you, I would gladly share my delicious onion bhajis that have been made, my delicious little babies. And wasn't it so beautiful that my beautiful dear little neighbours, you know, spare a thought for me. They send me many things. When was it? Just the other day I had this, forgot what the bread's called now, but it has olives in it, and it has tomato, garlic, okay, and I was sent that. They just baked it, so they sent me a real good slab like that, and I tell you what, it was delicious. I ate it straight away, my delicious little baby. So I'll have a few of these now, because I've had my tea, but then I had an orange afterwards. Do you see what I mean? So, you know, and I ate an orange, and I've just had a tall glass of orange juice, my delicious little babies. But that's what I've been doing throughout the day, drinking apple juice and orange juice, my delicious little babies. And we mustn't forget the creamy coffee. I've had about 4 of those today, my delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? But I like to, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm hungry, I must eat, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, so I shall have a few of these and then, you know, cover these up and then maybe have me other few tomorrow, my delicious little babies. But how beautiful is that? But that's what we do. Like, you know, my homemade butter. I gave my beautiful dear little neighbours some butter, you know what I mean? And when I do other things, you know, I send some as well. Do you see what I mean? Okay, whether it be fish or whatever it may be, you know. But for myself, I could not wish, there we are, for better neighbours, my delicious little babies. They're just so beautiful. Do you know what I mean? So you cannot go wrong when you got, there we are, good neighbours. You cannot go wrong, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, and then very lastly, I've heard today, another beautiful couple who I know, but they're younger. And I've heard that Oh, they're broken up. My delicious little babies. So sad. You know what I mean? But I suppose if ones cannot, you know, for whatever reason, if they cannot work through, you know, their problems, well, you know. So that's 2 breakups that I've heard in the past, few weeks. My delicious little babies. I hope that there we are. I hope that they'll get back together. There we are. I really, really do, you know, okay? Because they're a beautiful little couple. Do you understand what I mean? It's just so sad, isn't it, my delicious little babies? So, you know, you hear really good news and then you hear not so very good news. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Anyway, so that's the video, my delicious little babies, and thank you so very much for listening, and thank you so very much for having patience with me while I was having a nibble of my onion bhaji, my delicious little babies, okay? So, and my mint yoghurt. Yeah, I tell you what, that's banging. That's better than any restaurant, my delicious little babies. And I actually said that to me, you know, my beautiful dear little neighbour's dear little husband today. I said, this is better than any restaurant. Do you know what I mean? And he said, well, yes, this is because, you know, he said, because it's homemade. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And he does, you know, like, especially in the summer as well, he does all of these, you know, on massive skewers like this. And he mixes all up his, what is it, his tikka masala. He does it all, you know, because I've said it before in my videos, because our beautiful dear little neighbour, she's Spanish, okay, and her dear little husband-to-be, well, he's Indian. Do you see what I mean, okay? So yeah, so that's that, yeah. And then not long after she moved in, she made me a Spanish potato omelette, my delicious little babies. Oh, I tell you what, that was flipping some omelette. That was, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean, okay? And I mean, with the method with that, because you have to, you know, slice up your spuds, and then you have to put it in olive oil, my delicious little babies, you know what I mean, till they soften. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. And of course, when you do an omelette like that, you need 6 eggs. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But I tell you what, it was absolutely beautiful. So I gave my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday some, as I always do. She's having the same for a tea as what I've just had. Okay, my delicious little babies, and she's just had a piece of chicken as well. My delicious little babies, you know what I mean, seasoned chicken. So yeah, so little Maisie Moo, she'll have her chicken later, my delicious little babies. And I've just fed me beautiful little Barney the fox and his beautiful little family and friends. They've got chicken as well, my delicious little babies. Oh, and they've got a bit of corned beef and cheese as well. Okay, my delicious little babies, you know, with their meats that I put in there as well, you know, and the biscuits and everything, okay? So, you know, what does it one say to me, you know, when I tell them what I do? So flip me, they said, I'd like to be your little fox. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? You know, not in a, you know, a naughty way or anything. Do you know what I mean? They just say it in a nice way, okay? So yes, that's the end of my video. So wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies, okay? Please take care of yourselves, and please try to take care of others. If it is night time, night, sleep tight, watch your bed bugs, don't bite. Okay, my delicious little babies, and sending peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families, they will all be fully protected. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, so much love on the 17th of February 2025, my delicious little babies, okay? So very much love to you all, and please continue to lift that vibration, my little beautifuls, okay? So you just take care. Thank you once again for listening. Love you. Thank you. Goodbye.